To get to the clearinghouse, you will go to clearinghouse.fmcsa.dot.gov and click on the login button on the top right-hand corner. It will take you to the secure login.gov account so that you can enter your credentials, your email address, and your password that you should have previously created. If you have not created your email address and password, it will give you an opportunity to register for one at this time. The login.gov account does have dual authentication to protect your privacy and access to the account. All right. If you are an owner-operator and need to register with the clearinghouse, then these are the steps that you will follow. After you have connected your portal account, created your login.gov account, and logged in to the clearinghouse using the login.gov account, these are your next steps. So the first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to register yourself as an employer. Are you covered by DOT drug and alcohol testing regulations? Yes. It's asking you if you have an FMCSA portal account, and you do. And then it wants you to log in with your FMCSA portal credentials. It's going to verify your information. So it wants to know if it has the right information. So this would be the owner-operator's name and the phone number for the business and the email, which is a login.gov username. It also gives you the option right now to add an optional contact. It's also going to verify your company information. In this case, I have it blocked off because it is private information. It has the name, US DOT number, company email, physical address, and mailing address. And then the next question is are you an owner-operator? So in this case, the person that I am helping file the clearinghouse is an owner-operator. So there's two options. There's yes, I'm an owner-operator, and no, I am not an owner-operator. So in this case, I'm going to say yes, I am an owner-operator, and hit next. And now you need to designate your consortium third-party administrator, which in this case is us. So you would start typing in vertical identity. Oops, we can spell it right. And then you authorize vertical identity or your consortium third-party administrator to perform the following functions on your behalf: report violations, report return to duty information, and conduct queries. Next. You accept the terms and conditions. And that's it. The last piece is that you do have to buy a queries. Now, it does talk about here how to conduct a query and the number of queries that you have purchased and the number of queries that you have ran. Now, queries can only be purchased by the owner operator, and here's the cost. So it's $1.25 flat rate per query, limited or full. Now, you are required by the DOT to run a query pre-employment for anyone that you hire. That includes yourself as an owner operator, and then annually. So they will be looking for this in your first year audit and audits moving forward. So you will need to have this. What this basically does is tell you whether there's any violations for drug and alcohol testing. So I know as an owner operator, you know that you haven't had any violations, but it doesn't matter because as an owner operator, the DOT still looks at you as if you are a driver and you're held to the same standards as every other driver, whether you drive for your own company or for another. So yes, you still have to do this. The other way that it's used, and the reason that you have to do it annually is because let's just say that you have a driver that's working for you or leased on to you, but is also leased on or maybe working for someone else, and they have a drug and alcohol violation. Well, if you're not checking the clearinghouse on an annual basis, there is no way for you to know that a violation had occurred. and that they may be under a substance abuse program or may not be authorized to drive. So that's why it's really important that you do conduct at a minimum annual queries, and I would suggest that you do those at the same time that you run a motor vehicle report. And last, when you come back to the main screen, it asks you for next steps to go ahead and add your CDL information. So to view your own driver record or respond to consent requests from your consortium or third-party administrator, which would be us, Vertical Identity, you will need to enter your CDL information. Also, if you are not a Vertical Identity client, you would not select Vertical Identity as your third-party administrator. I have had companies that are not our clients select us, and we will not accept your selection because we don't administer your drug and alcohol testing consortium program, your randoms. In the case that you did want to sign up with us, you can go to consortium.verticalidentity.com. We charge $85 a year to manage your program. So when you do click on the add your commercial driver's license information, then you will see here you would add first name, last name, the country, the state, your CDL number, and your date of birth, and then certify and verify your CDL. And that would be the last step. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at consortium@verticalidentity.com. That's consortium @verticalidentity.com, or give us a call at 1-800-720-0304. Again, this is Sarah Hope with Vertical Identity, and thank you for watching our video.